Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to see the subject IT 3401 Web Essentials. Myself J. Jayasathya, Assistant Professor, Department of IT, JJ College of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to see the topic Web Protocols. What are the web protocols? Web protocol is a set of rules and standards. This is used for data communication over the internet. It also defines how the data is formatted and transmitted between the client and server and received from server to client. And also it ensures the interoperability between the different systems and devices. What is meant by interoperability? Which means web protocols allow the different browsers, servers and devices to communicate smoothly. When different technologies can talk to each other and work together smoothly. The fourth point is, it's a core part of the web communication. Yes, without web protocols, we can't achieve the web communication smoothly. So it is a very important part. So it's a core part of the web communication. The next, why are web protocols important? It enables the standardized communication. Yes, the client-server communication, standardized client-server communication is achieved only because of web protocols, and it facilitates the access to websites and web services, and also it ensures the secure, reliable and accurate data exchange. It ensures the data transfer without any missing of data or interruption, and it allows the integration between the different platforms and applications, which means it making sure that different systems or apps can work together, share data and communicate smoothly even if they were built differently. For example, a mobile app and website both connect to the same banking system to check your balance. This is made possible through APIs, interoperability and web protocols. So in different platforms it allows the integrations. And the common uses of web protocols is browsing the websites, yes, and sending and receiving the mails. Sending and receiving the mails is only achieved because of the web protocols, and getting the websites is achieved by the HTTP protocols, and uploading and downloading the files is achieved by the web protocols. And streaming media content. Streaming media content means audio, video and image files. We can playing the audio or video directly from the internet without downloading the whole file first. And web protocols like HTTP, HTTPS help send the media in small parts called packets from server to your device. Your device plays the media as it arrives instead of waiting for the full file to download. This is achieved by the web protocols. And what are all the categories of web protocols? The first one is transfer protocol. Transfer protocol. It's used for transfer the files or web pages between the clients and servers. For example, HTTP and FTP is a main transfer protocols. And the second one is security protocols. It protects the data during the transmission by encrypting it for privacy. Example is HTTPS and SSL and TLS. And third one is email protocols. This is for only the sending and receiving of mails. This is achieved by the protocol name SMTP, IMAP and POP3 protocol. These three protocols is only used for sending and receiving the mails. And also the fourth one is address resolution protocols. Example DNS, domain name system. The domain name system is used to convert your website address into IP address. So this is address resolution protocol. And the last one is network protocol, TCP, IP and UDP. It enables the devices to communicate over the internet by handling the data delivery. And the first protocol, HTTP, which is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It is a foundation of data communication on the web. This is an older protocol. This is a foundation protocol, and it used to load web pages via browser. Yes, if the client send the request to the server receives the request and work for it and give the desired web pages to the browser. This is achieved only by the protocol of HTTP, but it is a stateless and insecure by default. What is meant by stateless? HTTP is also called as a stateless protocol, which means it does not remember anything about request. Each time you click a link or load page, it is treated as a new request with no memory of what happened before. If you're shopping online, HTTP won't remember what is in your cart unless something like cookies or session is used. So HTTP used to load web page via browser. It is a main protocol used by the web browser like Chrome, Firefox to load the web page from server. You type the website address in your browser, it sends the HTTP request to the server process the request and give the response. So the browser display the page for you. It is a accessing website only. The second, HTTPS. It's HTTP secure, Hypertext Transfer Protocol secure. It is a secure version of HTTP. So it is a secure protocol and it uses a SSL and TLS encryption for secure data transmission. SSL means secure socket layer and TLS means transport layer security. These are the security technologies that scramble your data so others can't read or steal it. And it prevents the eavesdropping and tampering. What is meant by eavesdropping? It stops the hackers or anyone else from seeking your data like password or credit card information while it traveling over the internet. And prevent the tampering, which means it makes sure no one can change the information being sent or received between you and the website. HTTPS protects your data by using a SSL TLS encryption when it travels between your browser and a website. For example, when you enter your password on your secure site. Secure website like e-commerce or banking websites, we are using a HTTP. Yes. The next is the FTP. This is file transfer protocol. It is used for transferring the files between the computers. It requires the authentications. It means you must log in before you can access or transfer the file. You need a username and password to connect. FTP by itself is not secure because it sends the username, passwords and file in plain text, not encrypted type. So hackers can easily see or steal your data. If they intercept it, you need to use FTPS or SFTP. So unless you are using FTPS or SFTP, it is not a secure protocol. So what is meant by FTPS? FTP secure. It is a secure login and file transfer, and SFTP is secure shell SSH file transfer protocol. It is completely different from FTP and it's very secure and widely used. So finally, don't use a plain FTP over the internet always. Go for the FTPS or SFTP to keep your data safe. It is a common uses website file management and backups. And SMTP, IMAP and POP3 protocol. This is very famous protocols. It's only used for the email sending and receiving the emails. And SMTP is a simple mail transfer protocol. It is used for sending the mails, not receiving the mails, only for sending the mails. And IMAP is Internet Message Access Protocol. It is accessing the mail on a server. And POP3 is a post office protocol 3. It is download the mail to device. It used to download your emails from the server to your device like phone or computer. Example, you check your email on your laptop using POP3. The message are downloaded and removed from the server. Later you check your phone, the mails aren't there because they were already downloaded to your laptop, you know. So POP3 is download emails to one device. It's email stay on server, it's not, usually not. And synchronous across the devices, no. And it's a common uses, it's managing and transferring the emails. The next one is DNS and TCP/IP. DNS is domain name system. If you type a website name like www.google.com, for example, what DNS will do? The DNS translate that website address into IP address. IP address is like 142.250.190.68. So it change your website address into that IP address, and your device use that IP address to find and connect to the website. Example, it's like look up a contact name to get their phone number. Your browser uses a DNS to look up a domain name to get its IP address. Isn't it? Okay, the next one is TCP/IP. Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol. It is a core protocol for internet communication. IP is like an address system. It helps the devices find each other, like sending a letter to the right house. TCP makes sure the message gets there completely and correctly, like delivery confirmations. Okay, TCP only for the delivery confirmations. And IP is like sending a letter to the right house. Okay. For example, you send a message online. IP finds where to send it. TCP breaks it into a small pieces or like packets and send them and puts them back together at the other end. If any pieces is missing or damaged, TCP resend it. Okay, and it ensure the data is broken into the packets and reliably transmitted. Okay, and what is the advantages of web protocols? It's a standardization, ensure the compatibility. Yes, imagine sending a letter. If everyone uses the same format, address at the top, message in the middle, the postal system can easily understand and deliver it. Similarly, web protocols like HTTP, HTTPS and TCP/IP are standardized. So all internet systems speak the same language. Without standardization, websites may not load properly or browser may not understand how to display them. So it is a standardization and enable the global web access. Okay, it enable the global web access, yes, and also third one is it support the multiple type of data like text type of data, video type of data, and audio type of data. And the fourth one is it's a secure protocols ensure the data privacy and integrity. Yes, secure protocols, it's a privacy means it's only the right people can see it. And integrity means no one can change it. It is essential for online shopping, banking and login forms and any sensitive information. Yes. And the last one is scalable and widely adopted. Scalable means it supports more users, data and traffics without breaking. Yes. And widely adopted means it's compatible with most platform devices and browsers. And the last one, disadvantages. What are all the disadvantages in web protocols? The first point is some protocols like FTP, HTTP are insecure by default. Yes, these protocols don't encrypt your data, no. So anyone on the network can potentially see or steal the informations you are sending or receiving. So it is not, sometimes these protocols is not secure, so it may it may lost sometimes. So second one is can be complex to configure or maintain. Example SSL and TLS. SSL and TLS need extra setup and ongoing maintenance to work correctly and securely. So they require careful setup, need regular maintenance to stay effective. The third one is vulnerable to attack if not properly implemented. Yes, if you are using a secure protocol like HTTPS, SSL or TLS or web sockets, they can still be hacked or misused if not set up the right way. If you are not set up in the right way, this secure protocol may hack sometimes. And the last one is legacy protocols may lack modern security features. Legacy protocols are older communication methods. Yes. So that were designed before modern security threats become common. So it may lag in modern security features. Yes. So the final conclusion is web protocols are essential for your internet communication, for sending and receiving the mails and browsings and getting the websites. It is a very essential for your communication, and multiple types of services available like browsings, emails and file transfers, etc. And choosing the right protocol is giving the good performance and good security and compatibility, and also ongoing evolution. We need more security and more efficiency. Okay. Thank you for everything. If you have any feedback, let me know in your comment section. And if you give the feedback to jayasathya@jjset.ac.in. Thank you.